up? My name is Ange. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I have Jess, Cam, and a special guest, Gabby, to go over our book club read for the month of... What month was it? May. Which was Ghosted by J.M. Darhauer. It has been a very long time since we actually sat down and read or talked about the books. I mean, we did all the book club reads. I think it was the last one we did was January. So February was part of your... What even did we read?
Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez.
Then it was Beautiful Ugly, which was not good. That was my birthday month pick. And then we did Serpent in the Wings of Night for your birthday month. We didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
And now we're back and we read Ghosted.
Yep.
Ghosted is about a troubled young actor, Hollywood's newest heartthrob, struggling with fame as the star of the latest superhero franchise. Through scandal after scandal, addiction on top of addiction, a flurry of paparazzi hunt him as he fights to conquer his demons. She's a single mother, assistant manager at a grocery store, existing in... I can't English. What is that word? Montney?
Montney, I think, yeah.
With her 5-year-old daughter. Every day when she goes to work... I can't English. Tabloids surround her, the face of a notorious bad boy haunting her from their covers. A man and a woman living vastly different lives, but that wasn't always the case. Once, they were just a boy and a girl who bonded over comic books and fell in love unexpectedly. Oh, that is part of it. Okay, I was looking there. When Kennedy Garfield met Jonathan Cunningham back in high school, she knew he had all the makings of a tragic hero. With stars in his eyes and her heart on her sleeve, the pair ran away together to follow their dreams. And then there's more, but I don't want to spoil it.
I hope you can't pick up on the heavy breathing.
It's okay. Oh, we have Storm here. We're gonna see how it goes.
Hi,
hey, Storm. I think you can see her, but you can't see it because of the stuff on the screen. But it's there.
This is Cameron's baby.
We love her.
We do love her. She has to touch Mom at all times. Look at her. She's so cute. I can't.
So,
anyway,
do we want to start off? Oh, wait, this is on a different.
Oh yeah, what did we rate it?
Yes, we start off with what we rated it.
Yeah.
So rated it and like a short.
Say one. I don't ever rate them. Wait.
Yeah, you don't normally rate them.
You don't ever rate it.
Hold on. What month did we rate it in?
Sorry, she likes people.
It's okay.
I rated it 4.5-ish stars. I was stuck between 4.5 and 5, but I think I was going to stick more towards like the 4.5. I really enjoyed it and I flew through it, but there were tiny things within the book that I wasn't extremely happy with. For example, and I'll kind of throw in, it's a non-spoiler, or no, full spoiler reading, like, reaction thing. Knowing that he had a addiction problem and she let him in so quickly, even, like, because we weren't able to see all the times that she refused it, I felt like I didn't like that she just allowed him in that last time so quickly. And I normally don't like kids in books, but I actually love this one. It's all around amazing, but there were a few little things that I didn't love.
Sorry, she's so loud.
She's fine. Ignore her. It's okay. Well, don't ignore her because we love her, but don't get annoyed by it.
Yes, she's a dog.
Yes.
Cameron. Next.
Mine was also 4 stars, and I actually did write a review. Oh, well, actually it's a spoiler, so...
That's okay. It's full spoilers.
Yeah, so I put a quote that they had at the end of the book, which was, "Never make someone else the main character in your own story." And I loved that so much.
Yes, that was good.
I actually think I also felt the same way. It's okay, babe. It's okay. I also felt the same way with...
Just let her rotate around.
How she let him in so quickly. I think I was like, wait.
Right?
She snorts. Right? She said, "I agree."
Yes, she did.
We don't let men in that quickly.
No,
we don't do that.
Too fast.
Right? Yeah.
She's like,
especially you can't even do that.
All right, do you want to go? I want to go.
I mean, I guess I don't really remember it.
I know. It's okay.
I would say it was my favorite ever, but it also wasn't like terrible. So maybe like a 3.5. It was average for me. I liked him, but I didn't like him at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Serena really just made me mad.
Oh God.
But I'll wait to say more about that.
I did a 4-star. I also pretty much agree with what everybody said. I don't really love her. She kind of pissed me off at times.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I agree.
She kind of was just like, "What are you doing?" Like, I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't do that. And then Maddie, though, I love Maddie. She was cute, and I don't usually love kids in books, but she was
No, I don't either.
adorable. Like, I really loved her, and just how she was. Storm says she has to go. Hi. But yeah, that's pretty much everybody else covered exactly what I felt. So
not the tongue.
She's Storm. Oh, you listen to her.
I see how it is, girl.
She's too funny.
I don't remember a lot from this book only because it has been so long since I read it. I read it in like literally the beginning of May over a course of 3 days. So it's been a while since I read it. I have a lot of highlights, but I don't actually have a lot of notes this time.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
don't think I took any.
I didn't take any
I didn't
notes
take
this
any
time.
either.
Oh.
I have the 3 highlights. Oh, they have the comic. I know that.
Oh, the comic.
That's
Oh.
cute. That wasn't in
the Kindle one. No.
That's cute.
Ta-da!
Wait, so she was writing it though the whole time, right?
She was reading their story the whole
The
time.
whole time.
And then they made like
That also confused me at
Yeah,
the very beginning.
I was like, what?
wait, this says her notebook, but this is from his point of view.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you realize.
but she
like,
was writing
oh.
his point of view?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
so, like
like
she
it was
was
from him.
That was her story, and then she wrote it.
Yeah, I was very confused
This
at
too.
first.
Did you see this?
Then I got it.
I don't remember that.
Like I think
standing
this was
outside.
only the. I don't think the Kindle had this. I think this was in only the book. Like where she
The
talks
cover?
it. Yeah,
Like
like
it says
Did
Kennedy,
you read it?
Kennedy Cunningham.
Did you
And
read
it-
it on Kindle or on that?
I read a little bit on Kindle,
Oh,
and
so
I
you did
finished it in the book.
I don't remember it showing that on there, but I liked that it kind of gave a backstory to what their actual story was.
Yes.
So that's why I appreciated that, because that actually was our, like, the time jump between the two.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and I liked how they met. It was very, like, preppy school kind of vibes.
That was cute.
So I thought that was cool, and I liked that
that was
that with them. The comic book thing is cool. It was interesting how he played the character that they read in high school together.
Yeah.
Like, I liked that it was the same one. If he was going to play anybody, I liked that he was that actor. It was a little weird that the kid liked, like, that actor. I'm sure that was so weird for the mom.
oh yeah.
like, knowing, like,
the
he-
annoying girl, yeah.
Like, you
Yes.
don't know him. But she's like, Brizio! And the
Ew,
mom's
why
like,
are you
ooh,
doing
Brizio.
that?
Not Brizio.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Her dad. What was her name again? Oh my god.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Thank
Her
you.
dad was so cute.
I loved him.
Yeah, I loved her dad too.
And then like the whole addiction thing, and like he had the keychain that was like 20 years of being sober.
Yeah.
I was like, that's good. Like I like that. She kind of had that as like an example of like, oh, people can
Yeah.
get better. They can
Yeah.
change. They can do the work, and like.
That's why she
obviously
probably let him have so many chances.
because she knows her dad went through. Yeah, pretty much.
I wish we were able
Wait,
to
I have to go
see.
to my little notes because I think I highlighted something.
I wish we were able to see her, like, not give him a chance, though.
Yeah.
Because I know
At
we
least like
saw
the one
it.
before. Like just
Yeah.
like one before being like no.
Yeah,
Because
because
we
in the very
started off.
beginning, she was like, just go away or whatever
Yeah.
when they were at her mom's funeral and he showed up, which was. I was immediately confused. I
Yeah.
felt like that shouldn't
Just,
have been
like,
in there.
That entrance to the story was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but like, it didn't do.
What I think it needed to
Yeah,
do.
like even if it had that was like their.
Trying
What,
to ignore
she's-
her.
I know she's okay. She's so cute though. I can't. Even if they had that entrance, like you were saying, give her another time of denying him and then go into it because it kind of like you
Yeah,
said,
just felt
because-
rushed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even though we know that she denied him however many times over the last 5 years, like how many times he showed up drunk or whatever, but we didn't see that. So it felt like to me that we were just seeing her be like, oh yeah, come on in, meet my kid. Yeah, take
Yeah.
her, it's fine.
and she
Like,
just jumped his bones right away. And you're like,
Wait, I also
Yeah.
felt
Oh.
like she let him watch her like
Really
so,
quick, right?
So quickly.
That
And I
was
was
a
like,
little soon.
okay, he could literally be doing whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
like you trust him like because all the times you haven't seen him doing that, but it doesn't really matter because you're
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah, like that was very soon too.
Like I felt like that was quick. But I actually like the kid in this book because again, I don't really like kids in books.
Yeah, they're hit or miss. Like there's a few kids that I'm like, okay, you were written right, but like this one
She was cute.
She was cute. She was
Yeah.
a cute one.
And I liked that, not obviously that I liked it, but it was interesting that her dad had an addiction problem and then so did who she ended up having a child with.
Yes.
Because I think it showed, like you said before, how it can,
Yeah.
you can get better, like it's okay.
Yeah,
Kind
like,
of thing.
It was like an
What
example
goes
of
on?
like.
And the dad
yeah.
hated him.
Oh my god.
Like really
Yeah.
saw himself in
Hated
him
him.
and really hated him.
Yes.
I wish
so
there was
hard on
more
it.
when they had the conversation at the barbecue or whatever.
Yes,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, I needed something good.
Literally, I wish
Yeah.
there was like them interacting with each other because it was
like
kind
to
of just
know
like.
what was said. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like,
Yeah. Because it was like, oh, they hate each other, and it was like.
no, we're
oh,
good.
they're fine.
It's fine,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like give me more. Like I
And
need that.
The aunt too, like she also hated him.
His sister.
His sister,
Yes.
yeah, who was also like her like
Yeah, like,
godparent.
what's their
Yeah.
dynamic?
Yeah, like
Her
give
best-
more.
They
of
had
that.
beef, and then
All of a sudden it was like, whatever.
It was fine.
Yeah, like if it was written in both POVs, I feel like
I
that would have
kinda-
made it a
A
lot
little bit better.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
you haven't been
would've-
able to see those conversations that they had privately. You didn't
Right.
really get that.
Yeah, yeah. And like what he's thinking through everything. Because, like, I don't know, it makes you think, I guess, of what he's thinking about. But, like, giving that would have probably made it a higher rating overall.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I would have loved it a lot more.
Well, especially because you thought at first that it was his POV, but then it wasn't.
But then
'cause
it
was
wasn't,
her.
yeah. And
So
it
it
was
really
like,
had nothing to
oh.
do with like
Nothing.
him at all.
No.
What did everyone think about them running away together right before? Like, it was right before her graduation, right?
Yeah, she didn't graduate.
They
yet.
ran away to California and then
to Hollywood.
that whole thing. What did everyone think?
I don't know.
Stupid young adult.
Yes.
Kids in love who
Kids-
don't know any better.
Yeah.
My mom would have followed me. She would have
I
found
was
me.
about to say, and then after
drugged.
everything, yeah, I probably would have never spoken to him again.
No,
Yeah.
no, I would have been
Because
crucified.
that was crazy.
My parents wouldn't have allowed that. Not in a million years.
What was it that he said?
He was a
Yeah,
he
he
wasn't
was
in it.
not
Oh my
nice.
god.
when
was
they
a
were like
quack.
younger. Yeah,
He
sorry.
was a quack.
Yeah, he was
Quack.
mean. And then just how involved he got, like watching her work so many jobs, and he just like
Yeah.
sat around and like
Yeah.
got
He was like, "Well, this is
addiction.
my dream." Oh my god, what did he
See,
say?
like she's
I don't remember
way more
what.
patient than me because
Yeah.
I would have been like, "Oh, your dream." Okay.
What did he say when he like was not nice to her? Oh my god.
Are we talking about when she was?
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Just got.
Tell someone who cares.
Right.
That's
Oh, when she found it, when
She
she
was
was
preg-
trying to say that she was pregnant.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, did she end up saying I'm pregnant?
No, because he found out after she ran away, and then he saw her that like when she was pregnant.
Yeah, he didn't know.
She was trying to tell him, right?
Trying to tell
Yeah.
him something.
She
and
was
he
trying to
didn't
tell
wanna
him.
listen.
Yep. Yes,
But I don't
think
know
it's
where
the
it is.
next-
I didn't highlight it.
it was
I
But I was
probably
like,
did,
this
but I
is-
have so many.
Yeah, she left a note that
You're
said
like living
goodbye.
off of her right now. What? That's what he was doing. He
Oh
was living off of
no!
her.
I just didn't hear what you said. No,
Oh,
I was like,
wait,
wait,
what?
what's wrong? No, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I
he
just
was
didn't
living
hear it
off
right.
of her, and then he
Yes.
tells her that.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, like
Yeah, after she was working 2 jobs, 24 hours.
And he was
And
just
he was
trying to
spending
get
her
Cal-
money.
and then just
Yeah.
drinking away. Yeah, and, like she
he wasn't-
got him the job too.
And
Yeah,
his
but the
manager
diner.
sucked.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
the manager trying to go in there and talk
Cliff?
to her or do whatever.
I think his name was
Yeah.
Cliff. He pissed me off too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty.
And then he stayed with him, right? Wasn't that his manager up until like
Yeah.
the very end? That was
Yeah.
the same guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't want to
Because
give
he
him
said
the
that
time
was like
of
the
day
only one who he would be the only one who would take him,
and get him
and
there.
like yeah,
Yep.
It was
and
interesting.
that the kid
to see-
didn't matter. The kid,
Yeah.
like that's
kid.
just who he
And
was.
tried to like she signed. Did she sign the NDA that whole time?
The first time.
The very
she-
first time,
she did,
right?
Yeah. The second time, she's like, nope.
Yeah.
Rip.
Where
That was
like
it.
the thing about the checks, how money was being sent to them, and she just like wouldn't even cash it was interesting too. I liked that. Like that she was just kind of like, no, just put it there.
Yeah.
She didn't even use it.
Yeah. I did like that about her, that she was like, I'm not taking your money. Like,
I don't want. She didn't want anything to do with them.
Nope.
She was like, why am I going to take your money when you're not even here?
yeah. This was part. I wish we got a little bit more about Kennedy's mom too. Like, she seemed like such a good person.
Yeah.
Like the whole part where Kennedy was throwing up and she's like, how far along are you?
she
and
just nailed
yeah, she's like,
Which
a
was-
mother knows. And I was like, oh, that was cute. But
that one was good.
yeah, I really liked her. I wish we got more of her. I don't know. She seemed like a badass too, because like with her, Kennedy's dad being a drunk and everything, and then the mom was just like, "You better get your act together," like all that kind of stuff. I was
Yeah.
like,
Strong woman.
she reminded me of you a little bit. She really did. Like,
I don't take no.
no. And that's what she reminded me. I was like, yeah,
That's Ange.
yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I liked the her notebook things more than I think I liked the actual story.
like her POV and
Yeah,
everything.
from
the-
like what she was reading from
Yeah,
the
I
past.
agree.
Like I really liked reading that, but I
That
did
was
like the
cute.
back and forth at the same time. I think I just enjoyed the scenes more that she wrote.
Yeah, you found yourself more
interested
like,
in
interested in them, like wanting to read it.
that. But again, I keep harping on the fact that I just wish that she didn't take him back right away, like so soon, and didn't allow
Yeah.
him into their lives that fast.
Give more of like a burn with it. Like it
Yeah.
was like
There was no burn.
there was no burn. It was literally
Right into it.
Right
Yeah.
into
Right
it.
into it.
So like give a little bit more. No, I agree with that though. I feel like if it was that, I would have had such a higher rating on it.
Do you remember the guy that she was dating at first or going on dates with?
Yes.
And then
Oh
how
my God,
he
what
like
was his
freaked
name?
out.
Was
It was
Adam?
it was the other guy that
No.
was an
Was it
actor in
Adam?
their high school.
Yeah,
He was like,
Adam?
really, it's him.
I think
Or Drew.
it was
I think it's
I think it was
Andrew.
I think it was Andrew.
I think it was
Adam and Drew together. Andrew.
Adam and
I think it was Andrew.
I think it was Andrew.
And then we find out that he was the other guy in the high school
The
play.
one that he punched. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the one that was funny. That was really funny. The Blackberry, I was like, damn, when was this written?
And then they were fighting. I think it was outside of something. At least I believe that this is the same, what's it called, section. It says, we're talking about my daughter here, mine. And I don't know what kind of shit you pulled to force your way into their lives, but you can't have her mother either. You can't have either one of them. You can't steal my life. I was like, dude, you didn't really, like, want your life.
It's not your life. 'cause
Literally,
you
yeah.
weren't here.
That's not your life. It's not like you were here and then you vanished and then, like, came back. Like,
Yeah.
you literally were
Never
never
saw
around.
her. Yeah.
No.
And she's 5.
And he,
Yeah, do you know what
wasn't
I
she
mean?
5?
Like, you didn't go away for
Yeah.
the, 5.
Yeah.
You didn't go away for the movie and come back and she's, like, dating someone new. Like, you were never around.
he said something about that too, like,
I might have something.
yeah, about, obviously he made that comment. That might have been after he realized it, because he was like, oh, this is my daughter, and this is, like, I think he was talking to Cliff about, like, this is my family and all that, because he kind of wanted more of that life than being a star and everything.
Yeah, at
and
the
then he
end,
was just
right?
like, crap, I kind of like, what am I even talking about, though? Like, I just jumped back into this, so, like, it's not really my life. Like, I let them down, and now I'm jumping into it. Something like that. I don't remember exactly where it was. I gotta start tabbing book club books.
I can't tab book club
I'm
books.
so
I
bad.
also I can't tab regular books
I know,
because
'cause
it
you
just I read it too fast and I
Yeah.
just can't do it.
Yep.
Where is it? At the end of all of her things too, it was like, you don't know, but that girl there, she would have done like that little blurb that she did at the end of everything. I highlighted like most of those because I thought that it was so interesting. Where did it go? I'm not gonna read the whole thing because this one's long. But it says, you don't know this, but
think I
that
highlighted
woman,
that.
even as she smiles, she's utterly terrified. Your love is more than enough for her, but she feels pieces of it slipping away.
Oh, yes.
And then talking about like the dream or whatever. And then there was something else about, your dream has become my nightmare and I'm begging you to let me wake up. Like basically begging him to let her just like go. Like just be done with it, or just I need to leave, like that kind of thing. Because that was hell for her when he was
Yeah.
trying to get to be a star, because she was doing everything and he was just like,
Yep. Like this one that I have here is when Madison was born, and she's like, you left without holding your daughter, you left without finding out her name.
oh, he did go to the hospital.
He was there, but she was sleeping. Like Kennedy was asleep, so she didn't go in to see her. But yeah, she's like, so you don't know this, but that girl, that beautiful little one wrapped in pink in the nursery, her name is Madison Jacqueline Garfield, and someday you're going to know her. Someday she's going to call you her daddy, and when that happens, she's going to steal your heart, and you'll get that chance you asked for, but you need to be ready, Jonathan, because she's here and she's waiting. Don't make her wait too long before finding your way home. Like, that was cute and everything.
Yeah.
Like, what you said, though, how at the end of everything.
If it was me, though, he would not be seeing that kid.
No.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely. Not after 5 years.
No.
I kind of wish the kid was older. Like I wish that they were older too. Like I wish the
Like,
kid
the kid
was
was,
like
like,
12.
12
If the
or
kid was like 12 and the kid
That
was
could,
like, oh, you don't
actually-
want to come around now. Like I would have liked to see some conflict, because she was like, oh, you're my dad. Hi, I love you.
And because she already loved him, so
Because
she
he
was like,
an-
I
yeah.
want, yeah,
Which
like,
I thought was interesting, because I, again, would not have been able to let my child watch
Watch
Brizio
it,
on
yeah.
TV.
Right,
No,
and
you're
then
not
be like,
watching
oh.
And the little doll and everything. That was cute. The one part where Madison put the Brizio doll in Kennedy's bed when he was away, and I was like, that was actually adorable.
Such a kid thing. It's
Yes,
so cute.
because she didn't want the mom
So
to be
cute.
lonely. I was like, that's cute.
Them
That's
going to the Comic Con thing.
and then
That
she
was
was
like-
he had to buy her like the big
the cutout.
Yes.
See, that's
I
what
would have
Dad
been like, yeah, take that out.
Yeah,
of
that's
home
dumb.
right
That is
now.
me.
That's
That
what-
is me.
And his sister was like, what is
Yeah.
that?
The sister made me laugh. I want to read more about
She's
the sister.
cute.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
and
funny.
then her and
At
his
the end,
sponsor
his
being
sponsor.
like a thing
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes,
he's
that
like,
was
you're
funny.
hot. And I was like, damn.
The only thing I don't
Go
get is how
for it.
people say this is like their comfort book.
Yeah.
This is not a comfort
This is
book.
not a
I
comfort
don't-
book.
Hers either.
She's sleeping.
Also said not a comfort book.
No.
I don't think it'd be a comfort book. Like it was great, but
was
I don't.
great.
I really enjoyed it, but I wouldn't consider it a
Like, I
comfort
don't think
book.
I can read it again.
No.
No, not
This
knowing
is
what
like-
I know.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people too, I feel like a top comment was like, I wish I could read this for the first time again.
Yeah. And
So I was like,
yeah, to pick up
oh,
on, like,
okay.
Yeah.
So like that's a big
that is a big
expectation.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like this was like an OG like TikTok book. Like I feel like a lot of people read
Yes.
this a while ago.
Yeah. I agree
I
with
didn't.
that.
Obviously.
Same.
relate to the show.
And it was funny. It was like ironic that he was like a superhero. when he was such like a crappy person.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean? Like I thought
Such
that
a
was
superhero.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and isn't he able to get the last comic like switched in the movie to be like something? Does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
It was something about like
Because she wanted it different.
Yeah, the daughter wanted it to be rewritten. I don't remember.
Oh, and then him like getting there from that wrap up of the movie.
That
to
was
there,
cute.
like in costume.
That was
like
cute.
made me
And
laugh.
she like,
Pulls it off
she-
the stage.
that was cute.
And then she was pregnant again at the end of the book, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which
I know. I don't like when books do that.
I think it was like the
Hopefully
last
he
sentence.
stays this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully
she,
he
like,
stays
I
the
think she
same.
like tapped on him
It
at the
literally
same
the
way
last,
she did.
literally
I'm
the
pregnant,
last.
and I
Like, okay.
I feel like so many books do that.
yeah, and I'm like, that's such a cliche ending though. Like, you do it all the time. Like, no more. This was cool though. At the end of it, where it's like
red carpet. That was cute.
the
That
one-
was cute.
Oh, the
red
red carpet.
carpet,
Yeah.
yeah.
This part where there's like click, 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 tap, 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 clack, 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 stuff like that. And I think they did that like when they
Yep.
drip,
Oh,
drip, drip.
ah.
I
I didn't even notice that.
I was like, oh, okay. I like when books do that. When they do things similar, the opening and the ending. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of I'm pregnant. You're like,
Okay.
interesting. We're
Good
gonna
for
we're gonna
you.
try this again.
yeah, like,
Hopefully he's there this time.
pretty much.
We don't even get any more.
But then it's gonna cause sibling rivalry.
Uh-huh.
One highlight that I have, I guess it was the mom and the dad talking. And he says, my mom says, he's just an addict and your daughter was his first high. That boy would have run into traffic if she said she needed him to. My dad looks at me, I'll pay you $50 to do it.
That was great.
I loved her dad.
He was good.
He just didn't want his daughter to go through what he saw her
His-
mom go through.
Right.
and her. Because, because he only changed because of her. Because she was just like, oh, well, dad messed up. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
and he kind of had the eye opener of like, damn, my daughter doesn't even know me.
Yeah.
Which I was like,
I think my favorite quote was from the aunt or like his sister, and it
Yeah.
said, "Unless he's taking you to Planet Fitness for some Pilates, it's a no from me." When she was trying on the different outfits.
yes.
Yeah. There was something else. Again, I wish I could get more of
Mhm.
the sister. Because
Yeah,
she
she
was
was
funny.
funny.
The duck thing. The duck
Oh,
pond.
the duck-
How did
yes.
how did I miss the
We
duck
totally
pond?
forgot the duck
We talked
pond.
about the duck pond before. That little story, like how he was staying in that bed and breakfast place or whatever with the woman who I can't remember.
Oh my god, she's
She
so
was funny, too.
She was so
funny.
funny.
She's like,
Put
"Here,
on a shirt.
if you're gonna need your stuff,
Yeah.
since you're gonna be here." But the pond that they were like doing something near, and then like that's the same pond that their daughter feeds the ducks at. Like I just find it funny. Oh, your mommy doesn't like the ducks or something like something with
she's
the ducks.
scared of the ducks.
It's like, oh, I know why she's scared of the ducks.
Yeah.
And then that like funny story that goes around town about, oh, Johnny Cunningham or Johnny Cunning, like how he got arrested naked when he was by the duck pond, and the girl in the grocery store is telling Kennedy that, and Kennedy's like, oh, really?
That one
Yeah,
was
and
funny
then
too.
she
and
was
then she was like
funny.
obsessed with her.
Or she's like, I'll
He was-
tell him
she
I
was
said
obsessed
it.
with her.
And the pizza delivery part.
Oh, and the boyfriend. I was
showed
like,
up.
something's gonna happen here with us.
And that
I know.
work, she literally worked a double for her to go after him.
Yes.
That was crazy. I
yeah.
was like,
that girl, I was just like, you are such a teenager. It's not
yeah,
even
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
you're annoying.
Did they ever say how old she was? I know she was young.
she
was she
was-
like a teenager?
I think
She has
was
to be like
in high school.
16.
I was about to say, she also asked about his.
Yeah.
Sick.
like,
so
so
she probably has to be
weird.
a little bit older.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
got maybe like 17.
Let's hope
Yeah.
she's like 17 or 18.
Yeah,
At least,
let's-
please.
Yeah, not like.
How old do you have to be to work there? Let me think.
Yes.
Where are they? How old is driving age?
How old is driving?
Yeah.
But the duck pond really got me. I thought the ducks was funny.
The ducks was funny. And then he was like, oh, I don't think I can come by to feed the ducks. And Madison, I literally have it highlighted. So she goes, too busy for ducks? I was like, damn. She's funny.
She was cute.
She was very cute.
I didn't mind her.
Mm-mm.
Not her with the. Did they get her? What was it with the doll? The other girl, that actress.
Marianne doll.
Okay, wasn't there something with the Marianne doll, like where she like threw out her Marianne doll?
Yeah,
did.
after Serena came up to the house and like talked to Johnny Johnny
Oh my God, that was
outside.
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like how'd you do
That
that?
girl just never went away.
No.
No.
I'm like, why are you here? Leave.
Just leave.
And she's like, have a drink. And he's like, no.
Trash.
Literally,
She's trash.
She was trash. Yes.
And Cliff getting the cut from the paparazzi or tipping off the paparazzi.
Yep.
I was like, you're so evil. I hate you. It's
That-
people like that prey off of people who have like,
Problems.
Yeah, and can't help
and
it.
they just don't care. And I'm like, blah blah.
So
Yeah. I don't have much else.
No, I really don't either.
It was a good read. It was a good.
I did enjoy it
Second
a lot.
chance.
Yeah, it was good.
A second
I feel like we
chance.
complained a lot, but we rated
Yes.
it
Yeah, but
kind
it
of
was
high
great.
stars.
I know. We do it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like this is mostly just us complaining about the
Yeah,
things we didn't
complaining.
like.
Yes.
But it was still 4 stars.
But it was still 4 stars.
It was.
Yes.
I based my ratings off of how I felt while reading it, not if
like
the
how
book
it
was
made
actually
you
good or
feel.
not. Like the fact
Yeah.
that I read it in 3 days, 4 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your big one. Is how fast you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. I feel like you read it pretty fast too.
Maybe like 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
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 I took a little bit because I took breaks.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Life got busy.
What about you? Do you remember?
I think it was like 3 days.
3 days. It was
Do you
one of those-
focus on
think
one
you
book at a
finished it
time?
first.
I think
I
you
also
did.
sometimes I like, especially if it's a book that I don't know about. I'm like, I think I should read it early because if I hate it and I want to
Yeah.
take a month to read it,
Yeah.
like at least I'll have the time to do so.
Fair
I feel
enough.
like
But yeah,
that's
no,
what
I
we
read it in
did.
like 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it.
It went
though.
by fast.
Guess who was the
Yeah.
last to finish it again?
What a surprise.
Always the last.
What a surprise. I remember the one book club reading that we
Powerless.
had, and you were reading it on the couch, and we're like waiting to go
You
film the
literally-
video,
it
and
was
she's
so
finishing
bad.
the book.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Terrible.
I had like a while to read and to
Like I
do.
have 100 pages left. I'm like,
It was
We're like, we're on our way.
I know, it was so
We're
bad.
literally pulling up to your house.
Everybody just sat and like
Brielle looked at
chit-chat.
it. She's like, you did not finish it yet.
She was on the second book already.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, how does it end? Because I don't want to spoil anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so that pretty much wraps it up. I'm sure there's more, but we didn't really take that many notes. The next book club read that we have for the month of May is The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings.
I'm so excited for
I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go read it for yourself. Normally, I don't want to read it all right now. There's just a lot. London-based Georgia Carter, professional lie detector and body language savant.
Cool.
That's It's about her.
Yes.
I don't want to ruin too much because it basically is like the entire book. From reading it, I'm about halfway through it right now, and what this says is there's not much more. I don't want to ruin it. I'm not
That's
ruining
fine.
it.
That's fine.
I'm sure you've heard of it.
Not in
I'm
this
sure you.
video.
Yeah, Jessa Hastings, Magnolia Parks. I
Yes.
read Magnolia Parks, the first
So
one.
did Cam, right? You read the first series. You read the whole series.
I love them.
See, and I didn't love Magnolia Parks, but I love her writing in this book
Sad.
so far.
I'm excited.
Not
I'm sorry.
the 2 sets of them that I have in there.
Oh,
She
yeah,
has
she
the
does.
beautiful covers.
Yes.
So this is what the next book club read is.
Yes. And
So-
if Gabby wants to join.
Yes, you can join if you would like to.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll get on my Kindle right now.
It is get unlimited.
It is.
Yes.
So
That's
okay.
it.
Thank you so much for watching. I
Say
really
bye,
appreciate
Stuart.
it, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
She's like, I just woke up. Goodbye.